Hi there, students. Supple. Okay, supple is an adjective. I guess you could have an adverb as well, supply. Supple means something that's easy to bend, it's easy to fold or manipulate. It's pliant. So, he bought a pair of boots made of a supple leather. Yeah, it's flexible, it's easy to bend. You also very often we use supple meaning agile, agility. So, for example, the supple legs of a ballet dancer or the supple legs of a gymnast, they move and they bend very easily. You can also use this metaphorically, meaning adapts easy to changing circumstances. So I think as a language, English is very supple. You can take a word and add bits to it to make a noun or an adjective quite easily. English admits playing with it to create new words or to create words that people understand. So, supple, bendy, easily able to be bent, not stiff and rigid. I'm not supple enough anymore to touch my toes. Yeah, I really ought to go to the gym to become a bit more supple. If you heat this plastic in, if you heat this plastic in hot water, it becomes supple enough to be able to use. When it's cold, it's rigid. Maybe wax when it's cold is quite hard, but if you warm it, it becomes supple and you can mold it. Okay? So, supple, easy to bend. And then to become supple, to become agile, to be able to do movements. A contortionist is incredibly supple. Yeah, he supplely twisted round and touched the floor behind him. Or a break dancer. Break dancing's probably not been in fashion recently. Needs to be very supple. Yeah, so when you play a match, for example, you warm up to make yourself more supple. Yeah, easy to move. We can also use it maybe metaphorically to talk about something that is easy and fluent. It's not awkward or with stiffness. So he has a very supple mind. She sang with a very lively and supple voice. Yeah, it was very natural and easy. And then we need a supple policy to resolve this problem, something that is flexible, that is not absolutely rigid. I think for the law to be effective, it needs to be more supple and to be able to bend and change with the circumstances of each case. But, well, that's probably not going to be possible. So, supple, bendy, flexible, limber, lithe, pliable, pliant. I also read in these meanings that somebody that is supple, you can also use it to mean they are excessively willing to please. Maybe to a point where they are too compliant. They easily yield to the will of other people. You could children are much more supple than adults. But you see, when I use that, I think immediately they're more agile and they're more bendy. A supple horse, a horse that will do what you want it to do. So something that's supple, you can move it, you can change it. Yeah. He supplely changed his argument to fit the circumstances. So, supple. How formal is supple? I think I'd probably give it a 5.5, maybe a 6 in formality. I think you could use this in an informal conversation. You could use it more or less anywhere. Let's see. It comes to us from Latin through French. There's an old French word, souple, meaning soft or yielding. And then from that comes from Latin, supplex, submissive, kneeling, kowtowing, if you like. Sub, under, and plico, to bend. So like to bend down. Yeah, to placate people. So, if I go to the gym, maybe I'll become more supple. You need to have a supple mind to speak good English. We need a supple policy that fits in all circumstances. I think a teacher needs to be supple and find a method that suits the students he's teaching. So there you go, supple. Did I do all of it? Yeah, I did the formality and the origin. If so, it's no, it's not a regular verb because it's an adjective. Okay, if you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Supple.